Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to the very first in my new CarVid19 Daily vlog series. Now, with many of us on lockdown, you guys want something to watch and I need some videos to make. So I thought I would start by de-chroming the belt line of my brand new JCW Clubman. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Now, hopefully by now you've seen my first drive video of my new JCW Clubman, Charlie. And in that video I also walked you around the car and talked about some of the modifications and minor bits of customization I'd like to do to the car. And number one on my list was to de-chrome the belt line, this chrome trim that runs all the way around the car. I've never been a fan. But I was then contacted by the very cool guys at Luxewerx. Now, Luxewerx do all kinds of customization and modification bits for minis. That's the thing that they do. In fact, if you remember my DT Edition Mini review that I did a few months ago now, those guys were involved in the project, the DT Edition Mini project, and some of the styling cues on that car were from them. And they sent me a de-chroming kit in the post. And in fact, the majority of the kit is there. It's basically some de-chroming tape that I'm going to use to go around the car. Now, because of a few issues to do with the general lockdown and corona pandemic, unfortunately, one of the pieces of that kit went missing between it being delivered via Mrs. Petrol Ped and it getting to me. And that is the alcohol wipes that are used to clean the de-chroming kit. But because I'm on lockdown, I can't buy them anywhere and I needed to create a video. So what I'm going to use, and I'm going to get loads of hate for this, but I don't care. I'm going to use window cleaner because I think it's vinegar based. It's going to get that really nice and clean. And hey, if it doesn't work, I'll peel it off and do it again. But I am the world's worst DIY person. I very rarely do anything on my cars or my bikes. I get a man in. So this should be highly amusing. In essence, it's very simple. I've got some black electrical tape that I'm going to stick around there. Can't be that hard, can it? Maybe it can be. Maybe it's really hard. Now this car is pretty clean. I only washed it a couple of days ago, and because we're on lockdown, I've not driven it. So this belt line is actually fairly clean. I'm aware it's got to be really, really clean for this tape. So I'm going to start on this little bit. Luckily, it's in sections, so I'm going to do it section at a time. I'm going to give it a clean, try a bit, and see how we go. This could take a while, you know. Cleaned a piece of chrome so much in my whole life. Right, I reckon that's ready for some tape. Now then, my plan is, well, actually, come to think about it, I don't really have a plan, but I thought amusement and comical entertainment was far, far more pertinent to the moment of lockdown than me doing this properly. I mean, obviously, if I was going to do it properly, I'd maybe do some research and see how it's done, but I have seen it done before. I saw the B Road Hunting Club do it on my Mini Roadster. So I've got a roll of tape. Apparently there's enough tape here to go around the car and then some. So I've got a little bit of scope for screwing things up. So hopefully I won't be doing that. So my plan is to basically measure out lengths, cut it with some scissors, and then just trim the final bit with a Stanley knife. I know I'm going to get loads of hate for this. I know I am. I'm going to get all you experts that will point out things that I'm doing wrong. A bit like when you wash a car on the internet. By the way, never ever do that, especially if you use a sponge and a single bucket. But yes, I know there are many of you out there that will know how to do this. This is my idiot's guide to doing it, and it's going to go one of two ways. Either the guys at Luxewerx are going to sell loads of these home do-it-yourself kits because it looks so easy, or every wrap shop and car detail is going to get loads more business because people realise it's way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, let's measure it out and start sticking it on. Okie dokie. Cut that like that. Measure it out. So it's going to go from there, around there, a little bit of extra. All right, it's going to be about that one. It's too late now, I've got it. Right, here we go. Then we're going to put these over on my bench. Now, if I do it this way? Oh yeah, you'll be able to see better if I do it this way. So that is okay. Oh, I've got an idea. Stay there. See, I'm doing this as I go basically. So I've got a little cloth here to kind of sort of smooth out all the air bubbles and stuff. This could go horribly wrong, you know. Really could go horribly wrong. Probably need my glasses on as well, to be fair. Oh, here we go. God, this is painful. Right, done it. Awesome, good. Please keep the laughter to a minimum, people. This is meant to be an entertaining video. This could be a really boring video. Oh yeah. Get me. That's actually, oh mate, that looks banging. Stanley knife. Put that down there. Cut that a bit short. Boo! Can still see a bit of belt line on there. Shit. See, now it's not bad. It's my first one, and hopefully I'll have enough tape left that I might be able to do that one again. But to finish it off, gentlemen, prepare your weapons. Yes, a hairdryer apparently just helps to bond the adhesive and make sure it stays on a little bit more. And I've got my magic little towel. You know what, I don't have many bubbles in there at all. Quite pleased with that. It ends a bit ropey though. Right, now for cleaning all over. So, I'm just going to clean the whole belt line all the way around. Well, clean enough for me. I'm not particularly, how to put it politely, I'm not really a perfectionist. So when I have to clean stuff, I could never be a car detailer. I've just not got the attention to detail to be a car detailer. I'm sorry. But so this will probably last about, I don't know, a month and then fall off. But the belt line is clean, so now I need to start applying the tape. This could take quite a long time. Whether I time lapse the whole thing, I don't know how much daylight I've got left. Ah well. Next time I'll get on the phone to Yanimize, get him to do it for me. Anyway, here we go. Apparently this corner bit's the most difficult. There's a little bit there. You also need about 5 pairs of hands. But here we go. This is going to look like such a botch. Do you know, the thing that takes the most time is getting peeling the backing paper. Oh, here we go, done it, yes! Excellent! Getting the backing paper off the tape. Yeah, this corner bit might need a bit of heating, I think. Maybe. Bit of heating. Once you're around the corners, it's relatively, look at that bit, oh, air bubble out of the way. God, the corner's hard. Right, where's my heat gun? Not bad. Not bad. Definitely ain't going to be a rapper. Definitely not. I've got the patience for it. See, this, peddlers, is why I get a man in. Look, I picked that up off the floor. Did you see that? Wait for the hate in the comments. Yeah, pick the floor up. Pick the rug up off the floor. I'll take that. Now then, leave me to it for a bit. It's going to take some time. Okay, are you ready to see the first bit? Behold the magnificence. Now, I'm getting better at this as I go along. So this was the very first one I did. And it's not bad. I don't know whether it'll come up on camera. There aren't really that many air bubbles at all, if I'm honest. The biggest problem is, you probably can see just there, look, I cut it a bit too short. There's a bit of chrome showing. So I'm hoping there's a bit of tape that long left over. Otherwise, I'm going to be a bit gutted. And then on this corner here, going around this corner was quite tricky. I heated it with a hairdryer and I've got a little blister there, but not too bad. And then the rest of it is, for me, because I'm rubbish at DIY, I'm actually very pleased. I'm quite pleased with these bits here, the joins. And then the trickiest bit so far by a long way was getting actually underneath or behind the rear view mirror. Now, I have a feeling that the next bit, which is going along the front of the bonnet, is going to be really, really hard. Now definitely behold the magnificence. That bonnet line was actually very, very tricky, but spring forward only about a half hour, 45 minutes, and I've actually completed the de-chroming of the Beltline. And I've got to say, I just think it looks absolutely ace. Now, that's ace because I did it. Clearly, if someone who knew what they were doing did it, it would probably look better. But I'm really pleased with the job, and I must say it's not been a difficult thing. However, I have learnt a few things should I do it again. Luckily, where is it? There was quite a bit of this kit left. So Luxewerx do send you enough extra tape to make a mistake. So I've actually redone the very first bit that I did because I cocked up that little bit there. Learnings, well, learnings are I would probably make sure things were even more clean. If I had ever had alcohol wipes or an alcohol based cleaner, I would have definitely used them. I ended up using Windoline window cleaner, which did a pretty good job. The only reason I didn't use alcohol based stuff is we're on lockdown. All the auto stores, you know, Halfords and all that kind of stuff, they're all shut. I wanted to get it done. I wanted to make a video for you guys, and I thought, well, you know, if it totally messes it, I can always take it off and do it again. The Beltline kit isn't a massively expensive thing to do. Other things that I have done or learned, this bit on this edge here is particularly tricky not to get creases. You'll just see a little bit there. The other thing is when you get to the end of a door, the first thing I did was I actually cut down the edge of the chrome, and then I realised you want to cut down the edge of the plastic, and then that just leaves a nicer, neater finish. But you know, the finish of that isn't bad. You know, there's not really air bubbles and things. The other thing is you probably want to just make sure that if you have got any bits of chrome showing, it's at the bottom, not the top, because it's more difficult to see. But all the way down here, I'm really chuffed with that. Other tricky parts, going underneath the door mirror there was quite difficult. And then this particular piece here, again, I'm quite pleased with the finish I've got there. And the front around the bumper was, around the bonnet was really, really tricky. It was a very long piece of vinyl that was used. You can probably see there it's quite good, so I am dead chuffed with that. It's a little bit of an imperfection just there. I know some of you might not be happy with that, but for me, to be honest, the purpose of this video, I think it looks really good. So there you go, ta-da! Behold the magnificence. We have the first bit of Beltline De-Chrome. Now the next thing I really do want to do on the de-chroming front, I'm going to definitely de-chrome these handles here. I believe you can get a little plastic cap that goes over them, although comments below please. I'm wondering about this little doorknob there, little handle there, and also there's a light that shines down there that puts the puddle lights on the floor. I just want to make sure they're not covered up. Coming around the back, my decision has been made. That badge is definitely staying. It is a badge of honor. It's not going anywhere. I am going to de-chrome these handles here, and then the clubman writing is going, definitely. And then the final thing I'm going to do as well is there is a black version of this mini badge. In fact, if you head on over here to Ruby Roadster, I've got one on Ruby Roadster, so I'm going to put these black mini badges on the front. So I'm going to replace this with an all black badge and the rear as well. And then I have been told apparently there's a black version of this all 4 badge. Now my only worry about taking that off is it's got this strip decal around it, and I'd just be a bit worried about messing that up. So I'm going to think about that one. But yes, that's it. So there you go. The first CarVid19 daily vlog, de-chroming my Beltline. Dead chuffed with that. So easy, even I could do it. So join me on the next one. Now the next vlog, actually dropping tomorrow, is going to star those 2 little Herberts over there, the Petrol Pup and the Petrol Pooch. Tomorrow, guys, we're taking them for a walk. But anyway, I will see you on that one. Stay tuned for the CarVid19 daily vlog. Stay safe, people. It's a very difficult time we're all going through, but hopefully these are bringing you a little bit of cheer. And if I've done it perfectly, you'd have all been like, it's really boring. You want me to mess it up a little bit, don't you? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Bed for plenty more content to come. If you want one of these hoodies, don't forget, head over to controlandshift.com. I know money is very difficult at the moment. We're all worrying about finances, but they are very good quality and highly recommended. But I will see you on the next video. Drop in tomorrow, CarVid19 daily vlog. Anyway, you take care, guys. Stay safe.